Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dig into the important stuff nobody else wants to read. Today on the chopping block is Wytec International Inc. And let's just say it looks like someone is making a quick exit. Alright, so what exactly is this filing? It's an 8K, which is basically a report companies use to announce major events that shareholders should know about right away. Think of it as that urgent email you get when something big changes. Now onto the main event. On August 15th of this year, 2025, a gentleman named Robert Cook decided to step down, and not just from being a regular director, but also from being the head honcho of the audit committee. That's a pretty significant departure, especially from the audit committee, which is like the watchdog for the company's finances. The official reason given? Personal reasons. Now, companies often want to keep things low-key, and personal reasons is the standard way to signal a departure without getting into messy details. However, when it's the audit committee chairman, it does make you wonder a little bit if everything was smooth sailing. What's also interesting is that as of the date of this report filing, Wytec hadn't yet found someone to take Mr. Cook's spot on the board. That means there's a gap in their leadership, and in a crucial area like oversight of financial reporting. This leaves a question mark about who is minding the store when it comes to financial integrity. Usually you'd want to fill such a key role quickly. For those keeping score at home, Wytec International's stock trades on the OTCQB under the ticker symbol YTC. This is an over-the-counter market, not a major exchange like the NYSE or NASDAQ, which often means it's a smaller company and potentially trades with less liquidity. This filing also includes a supporting document, Exhibit 99.1, which is the actual resignation letter from Mr. Cook. It's essentially the paperwork confirming his departure. Now, this filing doesn't include any financial tables or deep dives into the company's numbers. It's purely about a significant change in their leadership structure. So we can't really do a Warren Buffett style analysis on revenue or profit trends here. But what we can infer is telling. When a key figure like the audit committee chair leaves, especially for vague personal reasons, and the company hasn't lined up a replacement, it can suggest a few things. It might mean there's internal disarray, or perhaps Mr. Cook saw something coming that he didn't want to be part of. It could also simply be a genuine personal situation, but in the world of guardrails for corporate finance, this is a flag. The audit committee's job is to ensure the accuracy of financial reports and the effectiveness of internal controls. Having a vacancy there, especially if it's a hurried departure, can raise concerns about the robustness of those processes. For investors, changes in board composition, particularly in roles like audit or compensation committees, are closely watched. They represent the people tasked with overseeing management and protecting shareholder interests. A departure, particularly one that leaves a vacancy, can be a signal that things aren't entirely stable. We don't have any financials here to cross-reference, but it means that the internal checks and balances might be weakened temporarily. So what's the takeaway here? Wytec International is experiencing a leadership change that could potentially impact their governance structure. The resignation of their audit committee chairman for personal reasons without an immediate replacement is a point of attention. While we don't have specific financial data in this particular filing to assess performance, this governance event is something that shareholders should monitor. Keep an eye on who they appoint to replace Mr. Cook and whether the company provides any further clarification on the circumstances of his departure down the line. Looking at the overall direction, Wytec International is a company on the OTCQB, which generally means it's a smaller player in the market. This kind of change at the board level can be more impactful for smaller companies than for large established corporations with many layers of management and oversight. The key risk here is the potential for weaker financial oversight if the vacancy isn't filled promptly with a qualified individual. An opportunity, on the other hand, could be a fresh perspective and improved governance if the new appointee brings strong experience. In conclusion, it's a bit of a wait and see for Wytec. The immediate future hinges on filling that vacant director seat, especially within the audit committee. We'll need to see if there are further filings that shed more light on the company's direction or financial health. What's your take on this resignation and what it might mean for Wytec? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate document deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions and insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.